APC must go. They don't get options. They must go. Banditry must go. Banditry must go. Banditry must go. They don't get options. They must go. Boko Haram must go. Boko Haram must go. Boko Haram must go. They don't get options. They must go. Hunger must go. Hunger must go. Hunger must go. You don't get options. You must go. High cost must go. High cost must go. High cost must go. You don't get options. You must go. Are you ready? All right. Okay. Nigeria. Nigeria. Nigeria.
Michael, welcome. Good morning, my brother. Thank you.
Dr. Mo, Dr. Mo, Dr. Mo, David Mark, David Mark, David Mark, Alibeshola, Alibeshola,
Bagaimana mutane na samun magana ba? Gidare ne gina. Tare.
Today, this is part 2. They were there today. This is today.
How far I've seen no one?
APC chairman. APC chairman. APC chairman.
Vamos aí! 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 Azul semana. You know what I'm saying? I don't do best now. I do now. Fine. How about this? Fine. I do all life. Like I see how far. Imagine I say. Sir, I'm alive, Ahmed. My life. Sir, alive, Ahmed. Say our democracy now. Thank you.
Got it.
Mr. Mo.
APC baku wanda kuka yi wannan motsi idan an arewa sun yi motsi ko ina yana girgiza. APC buro ubanku. APC buro ubanku. Tinubu aine
I don't waste my time, Michael. I do not waste my time. Nada. What did he have to say?
My chairman! My own chairman! My chairman! Mr. Wo! I'm on live, sir! People! I'm on live, sir!
Oh yeah? Okay, can you share it with me? Share it to me, I beg. I'll probably play it because I skip them. I'm not bothered. Usually I will save it, but I was like, I don't want anything that's going to distract me.
Ka san ina kallo yanzu tare da wajen mutum 59 yanzu mutum 61 muke kallo tare da su. Live ne ko ba mun tare muke kallo wallahi. Har sai sun kai 100 barka gani wallahi mun kai mu 100.
Yes, Papa.
Wow. Sir, abeg, sir. Move slow. I'm on live. Live.
Transportation, no.
Do you have anything to say? I'm on live. Do you have anything to say? Like anything? About the movement?
Okay, there's an arrangement they have. Yeah. Gini. Ah, Gini. Yahudawa. Papa. Gini. Ya ratso mutane ko yana da
Okay, all right, share it. Make we listen together.
Thank you. Yes. 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 Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
You're alive. She was with Gina Malaya when you can't come with the water. Right? You can't come.
Sorry. Come on, for attention. Come on, for attention. The grand Dino Milaye. Who does your comment? Our leader. Our leader.
Okay, Dino was there. All right, let's move on.
Josh, the man no way bad people have bad names. Bad people bear bad names. You can't even pronounce his name. The man no way Nigerians don't trust you. You don't have our trust. Ndibo. And they make all ADC KJJ. All ADC Webano. All ADC Kazoputa Nigeria. Naka Jagaban. Naka Muteko. I cannot put Ubo Chobula. Until I want to have David Mark. Now, Okwendi Adegoshola, until INEC and Namuteko, na APC, Etia Chaha, na INEC Potter. Now, one, about, Igwe. APC must go. APC must go. APC must go. APC must go. One channel. APC must go. Mujamana. Well, yo, APC must go. APC must go. APC must go. APC must go. To watch about Puta. APC must go. APC must go. INEC must go. INEC must go. Tinubu must go. APC must go.
See these two people. See these two people. The one where my finger is, one, right? And two. They collect money. So they're part of the people they sponsored to come and do, you know how they have a protesters, right? Abi, how they tell the talker? The ones where they protest against the real protest. Now then be this. Remember they came out prior to this big election protest that happened. They come out again, they collect money. Hold on, we'll start them from beginning.
Nigeria good. These useless people they collect money. When they do anti-protest, sit down here.
Anti-processors, thank you.
You was there yesterday, protesting and supporting the INEC. Sit down here, useless people. When Nigerians come out, no, I go video them. If Nigerians protest, say country no good. This one's going to protest. We know them. Nigeria good.
Is suffering, our security is in chaos, electricity is unreliable, the economy is collapsing, healthcare is failing, and your massive borrowings have left the nation worse off since you became president.
I borrowed so I could enjoy my old age. I promised power, that was for me. I went solar and spent 10 billion on it. I get treated in France, while I gave the people only 36 million for their health. Insecurity, recruit more youths into army. What will they eat? Eba, Agbado Momo. Don't worry about 2027. I have given them rice.
Nigeria.
Oh my God.
Have a leadership vacuum. When as far back INEC was part of a process there was a leader there that they were part of a process that handed over. So how can you now say we have a leadership vacuum? If you even want to go in that direction, there cannot be a leadership vacuum. INEC was there. They saw the affidavit. There was a group of people that called INEC to say we are handing over. So even if you wanted to go to that stretch, you cannot leave a leadership vacuum, which is why we are talking about foul play here.
So you smell foul play?
100%. A bit just to cripple our Congress process and our convention process.
The inference is that the ruling party is using the INEC to mess up the chances
100%,
of the APC.
and that's why we protested.
To what
today.
end?
To make sure that we cannot produce our candidates. That is it. To make sure we cannot do our election, to make sure we cannot do our Congress. Because if you truncate this process, and the time there's a free space for democracy. When during my affirmation, the thugs come to destroy the place with the police force. Although in Lagos, every time we try to have meetings, thugs and police are coming to shut it down. Even if I'm not there, right? They are saying you have the NURTW coming out to threaten opposition parties, saying they don't want any opposition party or any party other than the APC in Lagos State. And this also, we're seeing it in Kaduna, we saw it in Calabar, we saw it in Edo State. So you cannot sit down and say that Lagos State not Lagos State, that this current
Is it not? It's still
creating
okay.
a free atmosphere for opposition
Does that
politics.
worry you? Because you've a few times failed to be able to become governor of Lagos State. And they are saying categorically that Gbadebo does not have a chance, that APC, Lagos belongs to APC.
That is complete nonsense. I've looked at data. We have polling that's going on, credible polling. There is no pathway for the president to emerge victorious. That's why we're seeing all this shenanigans.
At the national level.
At the national level, and even at the state level, there is no pathway for him. When you look at the North that gave 62% of his votes, you see the tsunami that's happening in the North. You have a president that's created a government system that's just a city boys. It's a city boy government. It's not even a southern government. It's not even a proper southwest government. It's his cronies that are just in charge. A lot of people in the southwest feel left out. The south feel left out. The southeast feels left out. We saw what happened in Benue State when he went there. 10 minutes for the people of Plateau. All of these things are going to come back to bite him. So there's no pathway. So his best pathway is to create a situation where he's the only credible, he's the only candidate on a ballot for the presidency. And that's what he's trying to achieve, but he's not going to succeed.
You have, they've blamed you to have used the narrative of the Igbo, the ethnic narrative in Lagos and all whatnot, but and they say that did not work out. Sanwo-Olu still defeated you in the last election, and they promised that they will beat you again.
Then why?
And you got popular in Lagos.
I am stronger now than I was in 2023.
You have more chances of
100%. And if they feel so confident about this narrative that they had, they should have allowed for a fair and fair election. Right? They should have allowed for a fair and fair election.
Don't think there could
Lagos
be fair
politics
election in 2027?
Well, I'm not. If they are going to do that, I'll be grateful. But I'm prepared to meet them where they left us the last time and more. Because if you look at this narrative that they are talking about, right, there are several other candidates that speak a language more proficiently and everything. Look at the results they got. So Lagos is sophisticated politically. It's APC that keeps dragging it, trying to drag it down to base level things. We're the city center of excellence. We value excellent leadership. And that's why you see Bola Ahmed Tinubu lost in Lagos State by a much larger margin than there was even announced, right? The people came out to vote. It was not a tribal thing. We want excellence. We want someone that's credible. We want somebody that can serve and put the interests of people first, not just the interests of his cronies and his family and run the state like he's some king, right? We don't want that. We want to return back to democracy that puts the people's interests first. And our Commonwealth is managed properly.
Banditry must go. Banditry must go. They don't want options. They must go. Boko Haram must go. Boko Haram must go. Boko Haram must go. They must go. Hunger must go. Hunger must go. Hunger must go. You don't get options. They must go. High cost must go. High cost must go. High cost must go. You don't get options. They must go.
Okay, let's switch. Let me switch really quickly.
It's just like a very cool way to prototype extremely quickly.
California homeowners
in Abuja, very big protest in Abuja, and that protest was like a warning to INEC that the vote for 2027 must count, you know. And this protest, the likes of Peter Obi was there, Kwankwaso was there, and many other people were there, right? So surprisingly, coincidentally, it was also my birthday. So I went on Twitter. Majority of the influencers there, they left the protest and they kept on talking about me, right? Why did Very Dark Man come out? You know, Very Dark Man is working for APC. If you go on Twitter yesterday, VDM, Very Dark Man. And I was asking, why are they making it about me? So apparently they said I made a video that DSS called me and I was trying to distract the people or to scare the people from protesting. Well, sadly, you know when hate don't enter your mind, you know, really if you see.
Welcome, Aziz.
I clearly said it, that I pointed all hands and said anybody that still wants this government to still be in power, that person is a joker. And you don't even need an influencer to tell you, because there's the insecurity in the country. I don't say what people have done. But for some reason, because they want to put that thing on me, that APC, blah, 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 they decide to run with the narrative. I'm coming, I'm going somewhere. Now, coincidentally again, some other set of people were dragging me that I did not talk about Burna Boy. This same me that they say I'm a distraction. Some set of people were dragging me that did not talk about Burna Boy and DJ Tunes. Why some other people that usually cover it about a distraction were busy fighting and reposting and Whiskey don't insult Burna Boy don't respond, this one don't that. They were all busy with different things. Guess what? Yesterday I didn't say anything. You understand? But all of this was going on. But now let's talk about the protest. You see, I don't see that thing that happened yesterday as a protest. I saw it as a campaign. You know, because I saw a lot of APC people there. You know, it's a campaign. That's not even a protest. When I go cry today, I go cry. Because today I will make una narrative still more with the truth. You see, with the way Peter Obi, Atiku, Kwankwaso, and the rest are going, you see, they can't really beat Tinubu. And I'll say it 1 million times. This is why I can't associate myself with whatever they are doing. Tinubu is a very good manipulator and a strategist. Very, very good manipulator and a strategist. Like I said, what happened yesterday was not a protest. What Tinubu did in 2015 against Jonathan was a protest. What happened yesterday was a campaign. You see, Tinubu is smart. I'm not saying these three people are not smart, but they are not calculative. Do you understand? Tinubu is very, very calculative. APC, how they were able to get Goodluck Jonathan out of power in 2015 was through a lot of calculations. They used the poor people against Jonathan. They used the wants of the masses to go against Jonathan. Instead of them coming out with what ADC did yesterday. Oh, our vote mascaras, INEC. Most of them yesterday just wanted to, all what you want to do is to just remove Tinubu and put whoever you want. That is not a protest. That is a political interest movement.
Welcome, Tracy.
You know what they did? They came with the interest of the people. And they had an ulterior motive with politics. But they came with the interest of the people. That's why I say Tinubu is a very perfect. See, Tinubu is smart. Very good manipulator. This video is not for people that get sense. Tinubu and APC, what they did in 2015, they came with the interest of the people and they had an ulterior motive with the party. Do you know what they came with? Fuel price. Where they disturbed the whole Nigeria. Jonathan moving from 87 naira, from 65 naira go 87 back then. They don't take. They came with that. Oh, fuel subsidy. We said no, fuel price is too much. A common man, when they manage in life, no say fuel price will automatically increase the price of transportation. It will increase the price of food. Basic things what they get. As fuel price change, things will change. They didn't need to tell much people to come out and protest now. It affects the common man now. Common man step up, but Tinubu and Buhari and everybody had their own ulterior motive behind. Now, this is another reason why these so-called pastors came out. Do you understand? These so-called pastors you are seeing, the likes of Adeboye and Co., it is because they were very convinced that this movement is for the people and this fuel price is not going to favor us. They maxed everything up in the interest of the people, but they had an ulterior motive for politics. See, it's a different game. There's protest for the people and there's protest for God. There's protest for politics. What happened was protest for politics. I swear on God, if to say these people come outside for fuel price, or they come outside for this tax where that Tinubu and people APC won't use to defraud the country, if they had come out for that tax reform alone, the common man know what you're talking about. That inside country where will they suffer? You say, no, they pay tax. Well, we don't get good road, we don't get security, we don't get good schools. You come and say, no, they pay tax. The common man would understand that and stand up. No, you telling me, INEC, my vote must come, INEC. Shut up your mouth. The common man does not understand that. Doesn't. The common man does not understand that nonsense. The common man understands what is disturbing him. Protest for insecurity, the same strategy Tinubu used against Jonathan. He kept on hammering on insecurity. He kept on hammering on insecurity. APC, that's what they did. And that's what they used to campaign. You're coming, Obi, Atiku, Kwakwaso, and the rest are coming out to shout, oh, INEC must count, our vote must count. Then INEC will come out and tell you, okay, the vote must count. What do you do next? Just like electoral reform that you people started. Did you see how that one died? You people have no plan and no strategy. But when we talk, you look for a way to put us something on us. We think. I tell you, I follow patterns. I study. One of the biggest mistakes you people are making is not acknowledging that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a smart politician. You people always just canonize the guy. If you want to win a battle, know the strength of your enemy. If you don't know the strength of your enemy, you are never in a war. So a lot of you don't know these things. You think it's by wah, 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 wah. If you go to some states when an APGA, that kind of protest cannot work now. Go one APGA states now. Nobody will follow you come outside now. Because that one an APGA state. But if you go that same state for fuel price, they will follow you attack. If you go that same state for insecurity, they will follow you protest. If you go that state for tax where government won't put, they will follow you protest. They will follow you protest. You people should have learned from electoral reform. INEC will come out now and tell you that, okay, no problem, the votes will count. What are you going to protest for again? Stay on fuel price. To say, stay on fuel price alone until they return out. That one can see that protest. Everybody I go open, they will not see Tinubu not really do anything. Talk about insecurity, more protest, they will not see Tinubu not really do anything. That tax, they will not see Tinubu not really spoil this country.
Upwork puts the world's best freelance talent right at our fingertips. We need an AI.
You carry minimum wage go 80,000. Fuel a day 1,000 plus. So what will be the point of carrying minimum wage go up? No, that is not the point. Oh, I need to tell you the story. 2022, this same kind of protest was going to happen before the election. You know what they did? INEC brought a lot of celebrities. I was there. I will tell you the names of the people. By then, people don't know me as very bad man. I was not popular. I was just doing small TikTok. But I wasn't popular. I followed another celebrity there. There was Fowles the bad guy there. There was M.I. Abaga there. There was Vector there. There was Bella Shimoda there. This happened where? In Radisson Blue. I was there in that meeting. I sat down there in the midst of all these celebrities as of there. I remember vividly where, even though this whole normality don't make me the same thing as Bola, he asked one of the most intelligent questions that I heard and people was the color. He said, with this meeting, are we sure that the votes will count? At the there, they should put youth and youth corpers. They should, Nigerian youth should put the people that will count it. They will delegate, they will vote the people that will count that vote for 2023 election. That's what Bella Shimoda said in that meeting that day. Remember in like yesterday, so 2022, before they now went to Surulere Stadium, maybe I don't remember the Mount Stadium. They now went to Surulere Stadium, that time Ashake just the blue. And remember, Patoranking performed, after Patoranking, then Ashake climbed the stage. Two-Face was waiting in his G-Wagon. Two-Face was waiting, Patoranking came with G-Wagon. I remember, because I've known Pato before that event. Tenny was also there. M.I. Abaga, myself and M.I. Abaga took a picture behind the backstage. I was there in the midst of all of this. So all this one, they do not believe. Guess what happened to JJ? We still did that election and it was really. They are making the same thing again. They will do exactly the same thing again. The same thing. That's why they say they will not protest. It is a campaign. And don't get the whole Nigerians to support you when you are putting political party in front. You can't tell me you want to go out by also campaigning for another person to come and talk to on behalf of the common man. You go arise. I can't put myself in the mix of politics. I've said it before, if not, I'm gonna cry. Do you understand? And I will tell the people, all my people in the Rwanda movement, you can't involve yourself in that. That is politics. If they come out, if Atiku is coming out, Obi is coming out, everybody is coming out, I'm going to go protest for fuel. We did it. Insecurity. We did it. Do you understand? Tax. We did it. Because I don't see any reason why you want to tax us. You know, because the matter is where they secure the pay tax. But the pay tax will contribute to our house. They're not going to give me my money. And they pay tax. We go around with this scatter different places. They like say all of my head no correct. What am I trying to say in a nutshell? God, my name, that thing they were doing yesterday. I wish them good luck. I will tell you the end of that. And then we come back again and tell them, okay, no problem, we have heard you. Your vote must count. Then you go back home. Then you go back home, right? Just the way people did electoral reform. They say the reform and thing will just come to you, just stop on them. Everybody leave electoral reform. Now you come back next. What's the next thing? I like their enthusiasm. I like their strength. All the people at the forefront. God bless you all for coming out for that cause. But I think we need a better strategy if you want good governance. Do you understand? So there's one thing. I saw somebody who read that one is not going to talk because it's benefiting from what is going on in Nigeria. But look at me, I'm a talented motherfucker. If Nigeria was a great country, I would be an actor. I'll be a very big movie actor. I'll be a businessman. I'm very, very vocal. I speak well. I'm very, very confident. Do you understand? So shut up your mouth. You people are keyboard warriors. You have no balls. Most of you that were tweeting yesterday, you have no balls. But do you know? Do you know when I've been protesting in this country? And also, everything I've ever protested for, I got a result. Everything. So you know, when children go to school, everything got my result. Because everything was not politically inspired. It was me trying to fight for, yes, the common people. I achieved all that. Now come the other time, say, end bad governance protest. We decided to join you people, not because we don't know what we are doing. But there's no such thing as ending bad governance. Bad governance cannot stop. There's bad governance in the US. There's bad governance in the UK. You have to pick a particular day and face and say you should end this one. After that one, you end this. After that one, you end this. After that one, you end this. But what's you're just generalizing? This thing is so vague. End bad governance. What is end bad governance? Oh, shut up. A lot of them just want to be criticizing and talking about if you really want the country to be better, you'll be strategic. Just like Tinubu was strategic, even though he's a complete failure to Nigeria. They failed, APC failed. But this is one part I will tell you now. Do you understand? If you need any celebrity in Nigeria to come and preach to you and tell you where to vote, then you don't even have a problem. If very dark man will tell you don't vote for this, you are waiting for him. Any rattle in this country or in diaspora that need very dark man to say don't do this one, follow this, or don't follow this one. This is the best party. This is then you are a fool. You were never in a, you were even not a rattle with sense. Like I said, everybody have to be strategic. You people need to cut cap to Tinubu. If you like, talk for hands. Hey, that man is bro. Like I said, the first law of a battle is to acknowledge the strength of your enemy. If you don't do that, you are never in a war. Rattle movement for life. Rattles. Peace and love don't play. We're not gonna let new team. I'm not gonna let that.
So, Michael, what was it that you took out of this video? I'm just curious. So. Because to me, Peter Obi, everybody has a right to protest however way they want and however way they feel they've been disenfranchised. He doesn't need to come out and criticize those that are doing what they need to do. He has a rattle movement. These are his concerns. He's talking about the, hike in petrol prices, tax return, taxes, taxing the people without any plan, without any opportunities for the people. Why doesn't he take that upon himself to do? Like he said, he admitted in the video, whatever he protests, he gets results. So what is holding him back? For me, you know why I can't really, first of all, I still have my regards for Very Dark Man, for what he's doing. I won't throw that away, right? But what I don't like, and it's something that I've noticed amongst Nigerians, you criticize those that are even trying. You sit and criticize, but you are not doing anything. You understand? It's not like VDM cannot mobilize his people and say, no, he knows that the petrol price is 1,200. Is it up to one person alone? If he leads and people do and they protest and the price, you know that these other people that you're complaining about, that, why are they protesting about this and all that, they would also join. We don't feel all sleep put head for the same place. We really can't. So that's why I'm very reluctant to this video. I saw it, I just moved past. I was like, nah, I don't want anything that's going to, but I hear what he's saying. Yes, he's right in the sense that, yes, things are not good, but everybody gets role to play. Is the ADC the only people in Nigeria? Now, wetin dey pain person pass? Na im dey talk about. Now, where the shoe hurt, na im person dey worry about. Since you see say they miss that one, how about you do your own? And say, you know what? This is the one I want to. Not be say you come dey criticize those. Okay, fine, yes, I agree with him. In order for you to deal with your enemy, you need to know the extent of their strength. I complete 100%. Right? But what makes you think that they don't know? You can't assume, standing on the sideline, assume that they are not doing. You cannot be talking from a righteous place. Everybody get role to play. Do you understand? Everybody has a role to play. Everybody gets work when you need to do. You understand? If CC say, okay, this is not the problem when poor man they face, you come out, come protest. Come protest, may they bring down petrol price. Come protest, no taxing of the citizens. How about that? We all have work to do. I beg. You can't be knocking those that are even doing it. You cannot knock anyone that is doing it. Just like I cannot knock VDM for all the work he's doing. I can't knock him. Right? He's doing his own bit. Do I agree with him all the time? No. I'm sure people don't agree with me all the time. Yeah, they drag each other for years sometimes. You understand? So I just feel like we don't need this. We do not need this. Since you saw that, okay, this is what these people did, okay, let me also come out and do my own. Because what I was expecting them to come and do, they are not doing it. Come out. Electoral, the protest they had about INEC is very crucial. Because if Amupiton returns, whether you protest for reduction of petrol price, you protest about the protest that you don't want to pay taxes. If Amupiton successfully rigs Tinubu in, that price that you protested, they go triple the price. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? There are many ways to skin a cow, as they say. Many ways. You take from here, you take from here, you take from here. A Zambian saying says to eat an elephant, you take it a slice at a time. Simple. What are we doing? We not feel they put each other down. Everybody has work to play. You can't come and be deflating. I am celebrating the little victories as much as I want things to improve. I'm celebrating the fact that people came out and protested in numbers, and they're doing it again today. I am celebrating that. I am celebrating that, yes, the ADC coalition is gathering momentum. I am celebrating. You're not going to take that away from me. And a lot of Nigerians. Exactly. You go arrange, you understand, everybody. Arrange your own. Since you say you're not doing to your satisfaction, arrange your own. Now you're talking, arrange your own. Not be to come out, they criticize. People, when they call you out, nobody will be perfect. Nobody is going to 100% agree with what you're doing. Nobody. But do your own. Since you feel that they missed that, my own message to VDM, since you feel that the ADC missed what you felt they could have protested about, you come out and show them how to do it. That's how you move. Please, you don't know him. You don't know it all, young man. You're still growing. There's so much you need to learn. So much. The reason why I don't really go hard on this guy is his heart is in the right place. I'm not going to take that away from him. His heart is in the right place, So I try not to be too hard on him. And I know he has much to learn. He's still upcoming. It takes a lot of guts to stand in Nigeria and be doing what he's doing. You can say, oh, maybe, as they have been claiming, oh, he's working for APC. I don't think he's working for APC, to be quite honest with you. I do not believe that. I think that his hands are tied. Remember they seized his phone at one time, right? We don't know what they found on that phone. Because after that VDM's arrest, I noticed some change. He kind of mellowed down. He's not as abrasive as he used to be. He's not. Something is tying his hands behind. I'm telling you guys for free. Say they work for APC. He's not working for APC. He's not. I don't think so. That being said, let's move on. All right. Exactly. Remember Scotty Guma? They were very vocal, everything. Something is happening. And can you blame them? Nigeria is a very toxic place right now. Very toxic. You know? Joyce, welcome. Very toxic place. Guys, everyone that just came, thank you. Welcome for coming. Thank you for coming. Exactly, Michael. Remember. So we don't know. We don't know. You know the funny thing, if you don't threaten VDM, if you don't say they go buy all the family for in front. You don't. We are dealing with demonic. I beg go. People when they do these things when they do for Nigeria, I have extra respect for them. I really do, because they are in the mouth of the monster, in the mouth of the beast. Scotty Guma that was like wow. Even the VDM was very, you understand, and give me to tell you that VDM is still growing. He's still a man going on his journey. When he took his phone, when he went to help his mother, another person when smart, when person when don't know, when don't sabi things, not for carry that phone follow body, lie. If for not carry that phone, go be like, I don't know, you go get like several locks, like you go get hey God, you know we won't see him with that phone. That phone will be locked away. They go around with knock around phone like Nokia 330, 310. I'm telling you. But hey, it is what it is. You know?
APC must go. 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 INEC must go. INEC must go. Tinubu. Let us sing it like choir. How many of you do choir? We will sing it like choir now.
This Zinomela is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, let's read this really sharp. Ayekoto, he says, a lot of you don't read and research. That is why politicians use your head. According to official BAT, he was the one that General Dia contacted and took him to meet Abacha when they wanted to oust Shonekon. You see, Tinubu's hand has been involved in the evil in this Nigeria for a long time. So Tinubu met Abacha first before MKO did. Was scholar Abiola right? How Abiola was betrayed by Tinubu. This is it right here. This is the article. So he shared the article. If you want to go read it, you can go and read it. He said, no be me talk amo. It was Tinubu himself who granted the interview. And here's the link. It was published in the Tinubu's newspaper and not mine. If you want to read more, go to Ayekoto. That's his Twitter handle right there. See, Okpe blah. Michael. Nobody will challenge our 2.5 million votes for Tinubu. It will be all the way. Edo governor. How many will be for Edo State, I beg?
The one thing I will say here is to thank the people that have come to join us. Because by the time our 2.5 million votes comes out, nobody is going to challenge it. Because it's all the way. Is President Tinubu not all the way? You know, we have not started campaigning. We will continue to do what the people need. Is that not so? We will continue to do what the people need. I don't have tell the world that you can use government money to develop the state for the people. Is that not so? Within a short time, see what we have done. The one thing I will say here,
yeah, hey, Governor Monday. See my president, I beg. Show me your own. Make I quick this music. Biko. See my president to show your own, I beg. He walk in the gutters. What does he want the gutter? Oh my God. Yeah, Weliki. Show me your governor. Show me your president. I beg.
The person who the election, but I'm running for an election where the person contending The person who the election was rigged for has no certificate. He has no primary school certificate. But under Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, the electoral law says that certificate forgery is not a crime. It's not a crime.
So, meaning that I cannot forge certificate.
All of us go and forge certificates. It is not a yardstick for you. Just go and forge certificates. All of us go and forge. Forge certificate is not a yardstick for contesting election. This is the danger that we have entered right now. And also the fact that this present regime wants to make sure they decimate everything that has to do with opposition. It is unacceptable. We will ensure that that does not happen. This is why we are here.
That's why we are here.
That's why we are here.
Gentlemen, you see, we still there, though, fellow Nigerians, we still there. We are come to have a come to Jesus conversation.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the police were gentle today. There was no tear gassing, I guess because Atiku was around, Tofu was around, the opposition leaders were around. Maybe now why they're not tear gassing. Instead only us come. For tear gas was very good for us. But ladies and gentlemen, we did our best and we are still here.
Even the old men to come out to support Peter Obi. Correct. Okwesilieze Nwodo, who claims to be ADC leader in the Enugu state, is a mole working for APC. He summoned ADC members in his house on 4th of January 2026 and instructed them to work for APC in the 2027 election. Nwodo is embarking on this plot with the connivance of Prince Chinedu Idigo, the national organizing secretary of ADC, to sell ADC to APC in Enugu state. The time to flush out the moles within ADC is now. Hey, make una listen.
Knows that APC wants to destroy ADC using the instrumentality of the governmental institutions and also using some balls within ADC. You know, intimate enemies are more powerful than even the external enemies. As you are aware, we have already slated this period for our congresses. And I am here as a member of the NWC to ensure that the congresses are going in line with our constitution, rules and regulation. Because when other people are attacking you, you must be doing things to ensure that everything you're doing is in order. I am very unhappy that I am not in Abuja now, where I'm supposed to be participating in the protest. As you know, the ADC state chairman, yesterday we were surprised that she joined some other chairmen to say they are now part of a group that I don't know which place they belong. But I want to state it clearly that the ADC State Executive Committee is fully in support of the David Mark-led executive. ADC does not have any faction. What you have is the moles that are being used to know whether they can truncate ADC. Because APC does not want election in 2027. They know that if they can destroy ADC, Tinubu will run unopposed. So there is nothing like faction in ADC. Now, coming to the congresses, it's unfortunate that even within the highest level of people who are claiming to be leaders in ADC, that some of them are working for APC. I know of Okwesiles Nwodo, who is claiming that he came into ADC December 31st. But I can assure you now that he is working for APC, and he is working hard to take over the structure of ADC in Enugu State in order to use it to work for APC. Now, on January 4th, 2026, Okwesiles Nwodo had a meeting in his house where he summoned ADC members and told them that they are going to work for APC in Enugu State. That they are going to deliver from the governor to every APC person in Enugu State. He went forward on Arise Television to endorse the governor, Governor Peter Mba, openly. So it is not a hidden thing.
Happy New Year, sir. 2 questions quickly. Number 1.
Thank you.
Do these leaders that put themselves together and say they are speaking for the people of the Southeast, that they're endorsing President Tinubu, do they represent the hopes, aspirations, and yearnings of the people of the Southeast? That's question number 1. Question number 2. No matter how great plans are, as long as the new electoral laws and electoral reforms are not put in place, the 2027 election might even be worse than the 2023 elections. And that's a prediction. What's your take on that? 2 questions, sir.
Thank you, Rufai. Now, on the first question, let me emphasize again and again, any governor that is doing well in the Southeast, and we usually single out Enugu Governor Peter Mba and Alex Uti of Abia State, any governor that is doing well, under normal circumstances, and with a free and fair election, will normally get a second term. That is what you get by doing well. And if you don't do well, you are voted out. So, the governors that are doing well, we believe they may have a second chance.
And now, he is working hard to take over the structure of ADC. And what they want to do, they want to remove every ADC legacy members in Enugu State. So in the purported forms, they say that they purportedly bought. No ADC legacy member is part of it. And he is using, unfortunately, the National Organizing Secretary of ADC to see how he will actualize this plot. With me here are 3 letters of Congress committee members. 3. Issued by the National Organizing Secretary within 48 hours. Look at it. His signature. Within 48 hours. And this has thrown the whole Enugu State into confusion. Because we do not even know which Congress committee is organizing the Congress. And what he does is that whenever he writes one, he will go and ask them, please, will this be okay to help you deliver the structure to Kwesileze? And he will write another one. And he will write another one. I won't be surprised if another one will come before this night. So, Prince Chinedu Idigo has become a tool in the hand of APC, trying to truncate ADC in Enugu State. So ADC is fighting now both external enemies and internal moles. This same Prince Chinedu Idigo sold all the forms that everybody has from his office. And he is now working towards making sure that some people's forms that he sold and collected the money, that he wants to say they are fake. So I want you to know the level of incompetence and corruption and complicity of this man called Prince Chinedu Idigo. This is his signature in the 3 letters. So somebody should ask him, on what basis is this? So what I am saying is that this is the time to flush out moles, both within and without. Otherwise, ADC will find it difficult to survive the onslaught of APC. So, Kwesileze Modo, Chinedu Idigo, the NOS, they are all working directly or indirectly for APC in Enugu State. Any attempt to allow anybody to express the word with the chairman of ADC, because all the people that they are nominated, you can see, they didn't nominate one person with a foreign number who says he lives abroad for the last 40 years. They have been living abroad. So what he does is he comes home only to contest the election. All the names they say that Okwesteleze Nwodo nominated, none of them has attended any meeting of ADC, even once. And I don't know why the Chinedu Idigo will be calling the name of Professor Barton Naji, that Barton Naji nominated somebody. I'm sure he's lying, because Barton Naji openly declared that he is not a member of ADC, and that he is not partisan, that he is working for the government of APC. He's into this power, private power, you know. So he's a contractor to the government and does not want to be partisan. And these are the people that Chinedu Idigo is saying are the members of the leadership of ADC. They have never attended any meeting of ADC. In the last National Working Committee meeting that we had, which I'm a member, we said we don't want Nicodemus politicians. We don't want anybody saying you will support us from behind. If you are with us, you have to come out openly. If you are not with us, please stay away. So anybody who is not an ADC member, flesh and blood, and publicly does not have any right to nominate anybody in any committee. So this is what is happening, and that is why I have been pleading with the traditional legacy ADC people, because the trouble we have them is enough for us, for them to be calm, not to take actions until all these things are sorted out. And so that's why I want you to know that the NOS of ADC should resign immediately or be removed, or else everything about our ADC in Enugu State has been compromised. So I just want you to know that is the state we are in now.
Every state should look out for such, because that's what APC is capable of doing. Everybody just joining, oh, now welcome, oh. I beg, make una like, oh. Like the video, like the video, like the video. I dey see una insult, oh, but I'm intentionally not bothered about it. You know why? Not be time. Today is not the day. This una insult, una bring am back. Maybe tomorrow, like that kind Saturday, I will get to una time. Right now, I dey see am, make una dey enjoy the insult. But as una dey insult, una dey like. You know, be clicking the like so that una go know when I dey on. So una will come drop the insult for you, okay? I'm open to it. I'm a big girl. I can take the insult, all right? You know, say, when pikin dey do wrong and you dey try to correct the pikin, the pikin won't put hand for fire, you dey try to tell am, say, remove your hand, that thing go burn you. You know, the hear word until the fire burn the person. I'm that mother. So, it's okay. You understand? You people can you can enjoy while at it, but the only thing wanna owe me, wanna just like the video, or the insulters and the insultees, okay? Like the video, that's all, and subscribe if you haven't already done so.
Yesterday, what you saw was the convergence of persons who believe that Nigeria is still worth our time, and that if good persons do not rise up to act to save this country from imminent collapse, that Nigeria, before our own eyes, is being destroyed by forces who claimed to have fought for democracy through NADECO at some point. So yesterday was a self-democracy movement where every person from the ADC leadership and all well-meaning Nigerians decided to take the march directly to what is supposed to be the electoral umpire, but today is acting as a support group for the APC administration, to let the world know that if in Nigeria we claim to be democracy, there can be no democracy without a viable opposition. To remind the current Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration to know that at some point in this country you were an opposition party, and under a ruling party called PDP, you were allowed to thrive such a way that an election was conducted, an incumbent president lost, handed over power to you peacefully, and today you are a ruling party and somehow no opposition is almost allowed to thrive. What was done with the Labour Party, what was done with the PDP, and today now the ADC. So everywhere you go, you see the active weaponization of the judicial arm of government through executive and legislative actors against the people. So that was what we came out to do yesterday, to send a message that in 2027, Nigerians do not want a coronation. No president who claims to be so popular and has performed so much should be afraid of a free and fair election. And our statement yesterday is that we want a free and fair election in 2027. Opposition must be on the ballot, and any attempt to subvert the will of the people will be fiercely resisted by the Nigerian people. And we continue to make that statement as we move forward.
Yeah, Tango, that's what we must resist. We must all resist it. That's all, we must all come together and resist. So, this Ayekoto guy says, you all think I wasn't a Tinubu supporter. Go and find out. I was an AC member before they became APC. I was a mobilizer, and I know these evil guys. I realized that Fashola, Tinubu, hated intellectuals and preferred to keep people uneducated. He prefers to keep the mass of the people uneducated in order to achieve his wicked agenda. Ask yourselves, the places that he has his core support, how many of them are educated? Is education a driving force to enhance the lives of his supporters? The answer is no. The man prefers to keep people stupid and uneducated, all for his own selfish desires and wicked plans. Tell me one thing this man does that is not for his own selfish gains. Tell me how all his plans are not for the benefit of his family. You are foolish yourself if you think he cares. Okay? This is coming from a person where he felt supporter of APC, Abi Tinubu, Tulumbu.
That democracy will die. We say no to more political parties. Our democracy will not die. It is not in my era that democracy will die. We say no to more political party states. Enough is enough. I won't be some. Enough is enough. Because I want to ask, are you working for Tinubu? Are you working for Tinubu? Let us know. Let us know. Tinubu, are you INEC? Free INEC, let us breathe. Let democracy, a free and fair election is what we demand. Let me just go. A free and fair election is what we demand. Nigeria, my vote must count. Our vote must count. Nigerians' vote must count. We want free and fair election. And look it on. Let us breathe. Let the opposition breathe. Period. Our democracy.
President who comes to power, the first thing he did was change national anthem. Instead of addressing hunger, they said they will give us road, coastal road to the south. Up till now, they have not given us the road. The money is gone. Nigerians must get up. They must do what? Okay, my own. I've made my own contribution. I'm 60 years old, right? I'm here protesting with you. If it's your turn to protest, it's your turn to defend yourself. Okay, thank you very much.
You have not done your own, and let you. Now carry us go where we don't know. So it is so that do the right thing for not the suffer now. So anyway, we'll leave that one for now.
Instead of addressing hunger, they said they will give us road, coastal road to the south. Up the
I'm telling you.
You are not interested in politics, politics is interested in you. Yes. If you say you are not interested in elections, elections are interested in you. If you say all politicians are evil, so you will not elect anyone, evil people will lead you. Yes. And to that extent, I am strongly suggesting that in this next election, we must take the bull by the horn. We cannot fold our hands and allow a situation. If for what it is worth, we should be able to put in a government and remove a government whenever and however we want it. And that's the power, that's the eventual power that comes in a democracy. I want to encourage, and at the same time, just encourage Nigerians that you cannot afford to give up on the electoral system. You cannot afford to give up on elections. No matter how bad it is, the worst of a democracy is still better than the best of a dictatorship. And that is why we must continue to iterate our democracy to such a point where it answers to the people. The problem with the Nigerian democracy today is that it does not answer to the people. It only answers to a few people in government. If we have to find a way to domesticate it so that it answers to the general public. And then the video you played about people taking money. Usually, Peter is a gentleman. He likes to explain it. Me, I don't explain this kind of things. If APC can give rice, the person giving money, is he not doing better than those giving rice? And if people come to protest, let's assume that was even a video, because it's not a video, it's clearly doctored. If people come to protest and you give them drinks and you give them food, is there anything wrong with it? That is assuming that this was a problem. It was not. Clearly, you see the shore is PDP, the cap is ADC. I'm sure if you check his pants, it will be APC. So the guy is multi-party pan-Nigerian. He's the real Democrat. So, but in all of this, we don't need to. Do you think angels are going to come from heaven to change the country? You think you are going to manufacture some saints? Like I said before, for you to be a saint, you need to die first. I'm a Catholic. And the process of having saints is called canonization. If you are not dead, how do you expect to be a saint? There are no living saints. So, in a nutshell, all these are minor, infinitesimal distractions. And people should realize that engaging government is not funny.
Chelsea, I don't greet you, so I know say I don't yap. I don't know whether I don't greet you, my sister. Welcome.
The hand of the APC is in all of the actions you see, both in the judiciary and in INEC. It's shocking that an INEC that has a professor of law, a senior advocate of Nigeria at the head, cannot interpret what status quo antebellum means. In fact, literally, status quo antebellum, before the war. the question I would ask, by vacating both what they purport to be a factional leadership of Nafi Bala and the leadership of the ADC, by not recognizing any of them, was there ever a time in the ADC where you did not have a leadership? The answer is simply no. So you see, these guys are deliberately mischievous. And for the opposition leader, you know, there's usually this attempt to give a political coloration to genuine democratic concerns of Nigeria by saying, oh, this is ADC and all of that. I am not a member of ADC, and I say it publicly. All Nigerians of good conscience, all believers in democracy, all political activists, human rights activists, people who believe in in democracy in the classical sense of it, government of the people, by the people, for the people, must ensure that we make sure that there is multi-party democracy. The people are able to have choices. Even if you think those on the opposition today are not the best of individuals, that is an argument that can be made, which I do not entirely believe in. The point is that the people still have a choice. The people must still be allowed to make a choice in a democracy. We will not allow what this government is trying to do. You can call it the Cameroonization of Nigeria, or if you like, the attempt to have a controlled opposition, the attempt to have a semblance of opposition without necessarily having an opposition. What you can call the North Korea model, where elections are conducted, only one party wins, but there is election. So this kind of confusion that they are trying to institute will not be allowed to fester. And I'm using this opportunity again to call on Nigerians, all Nigerians of good conscience. You don't need to like even those in the opposition. You don't need to support them. You may even be planning to vote for APC on election day. But in every democracy, there must be multiplicity of ideas, and people must be allowed to make a choice.
Well, I don't agree since 1966. Okay, thank you. At least if 60 million people come out and vote, it will be hard for Tinubu to rig. Absolutely. That's the thing. Uwadina, welcome. Uwadin. Sorry. Uwadin. Sorry. Welcome. Michael, I used to have you. Oh, see now. See as I dey smile like this thing, like we just eat jackpot. I'm telling you, oh, Michael, I don't live now. I don't zone now. The music, now me they dance to. Hey, oh yeah, now. Hey. Hey. I beg you. I cannot wait.
Our people are still with their captors, and a total number of 37 of them, as earlier on mentioned by the president of Kuturumi Development Association, that Mr. Joseph David. That is the total number of people that were taken on Sunday, that's on Easter Sunday, well, 5 were confirmed dead. So, seeing the fact that there has been a couple of press releases from the military, it's heartbroken, and it is not a good thing to say that people who were meant to protect us are coming to actually go as far as actually denying the facts and the truth of what has actually happened. And this afternoon, I think I was on a call with a member of the community, someone who is affected directly by the incident, confirmed to me that nobody has been rescued as we speak. So we do not know where the military or whoever comes up with a story that some people have been rescued. And I saw a video of a young man who is said to be the youth leader of the community, and I spoke with the chairman this afternoon. He confirmed to me that the person who the military parade to be the leader of the community, the said person is not the actual leader of the youth. So you can see how the whole thing is messed up, and I think the government is interested in the whole thing. They're trying by all means to shut us down. They're trying by all means to cover this story down and the truth. And as a people, we are not willing to let that go down. We want to tell the world the truth. Our people have been suffering for the past 7 years from this insecurity. We wake up every day to dead bodies thrown out on our roads, to our communities. Our people live in fear every day. You go to bed, you do not know what will happen next. So I think it's high time. We do not want to take this anymore. We just have to let the world know about the truth. So the military coming to say that some persons have been rescued, honestly speaking, nobody can account for that, because the people cannot say that. Our people are still under the captivity of these people, so we cannot even, there's nothing to show for it. So the truth is, there's nothing like that. No rescue has taken place. Our people are still with them.
Ejo, for a long time, welcome. Oh. Obi cannot afford to fail to do the right if given the opportunity. The expectations are too high, and that I'm beginning to feel uncomfortable. Why are you feeling uncomfortable? Why are you crying more than the bereaved? Why are you feeling uncomfortable, Jofo? I beg, it's not in your place to feel uncomfortable. Peter Obi is more than capable, so rest your nerves. Welcome, Zach Helen. Welcome. Imagine ignoring the nonsense of open kidnapping and buying of our people and supporting Tinubu to continue. I'm telling you, is that not madness? See you. Nephew side don't show up. See am. Very scanty group. See am. See nephew side.
PP recognized as the authentic national chairman of the party pending the outcome of an ongoing court case over the leadership dispute. Details of their demands are still emerging, but the move signals growing tensions within the party and its ongoing leadership dispute.
Amara, welcome.
Correspondent Charles is at the INEC office where the protest is ongoing, and he joins us live now for updates. Charles,
the counter-protesters
joining us. Talk to us. What can you tell us about the protest so far, and what are you learning from those involved?
So we're just outside the headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission, where Nafi Bala has led hundreds of youths to demand that INEC recognizes him as the authentic chairman of the ADC. This is, of course, in response to what the other factional chairman did yesterday in the person of David Mark. We understand that David Mark had meetings with several persons yesterday, and he was here also to ask that INEC, removes its hands from what ADC is doing. They feel that there is an influence from the federal government on what ADC is facing. But here with me are hundreds of youths who are actually, followed Bala Nafiu to, request that INEC changes the name on the portal to that of Nafiu Bala because he feels that since the Raphael Nwosu has resigned, he was supposed to be the next person.
I'm not going to waste my time with this. Let's move forward, man.
Take it on the bank. We will be the ones to fix your madness. You can keep us in suffering and penury and expect us not to react. You can keep killing us. The more bandits in Nigeria, the more they get international help. We know you are using our lives for business. Now it's time to change leadership. You say you want that. Now go kill that. And then you will do what's needful. Tinubu is a one-time president. Send it to the city boys, motherfuckers. You all are going home. Here we are as a people. Love for the nation. Love for the nation. Love for the nation. Love for the nation. The time to rebuild. Restore. Let's hope for awesome. Where there's hope for police for the suffer. We don't want them. Police for the suffer. How much is your salary? More than victim of bad governance. How can you satisfy them on the profile? These black people need to be put out. And we know outside. Let them lie. Let them press. They're outside. Committed outside. Conscience outside. Everybody's outside. Opposition must breathe. Opposition is the beauty of democracy. What nonsense? Articulate outside. Our are outside. There's the police behind me. Oh, don't come touch me. It be like that. Don't come near me. Because we are poor approach. That is the power in police.
Okay. I'm going to round this up. We're going to be rounding this up so that we go fit come back again. Let me see if I have any other videos below. Just before I go back up there. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. This is a video. So now this guy don't resign from APC. Honorable Agbonayima for Edo State too. Mona listen. I knew
Honorable
I had.
Ehizuwa Jansi Agbonayima, where people sabi well as EJ, don't officially resign from the All Progressive Congress APC. The Obonga politician and businessman announced this move on Wednesday, April 8, 2026, Point House for Benin City.
Politics is about the people. They say politics.
Ise o Amara, Ise. We will get our country back.
Followers, both home and abroad. So the chairman, APC Kubaha was says, dear chairman, letter of resignation from the All Progressive Congress, APC, with a hard weight down by deep reflection, sincere gratitude, an unshakable sense of duty to my conscience. My people and the future are envisioned for our constituency, Ego, Kubaha, Federal Constituency, Edo State. As a foundation member from the inception, the days of AC, ACD, now APC, therefore deeply distressing to witness the party in our dear constituency gradually becoming the property of one or a few individuals who are unnecessarily and undemocratically interfering in the political providence of the party in Ipoaha local government of Edo State. After a careful evaluation of recent development within the party APC, and having observed a series of anti-democratic tendencies and activities, I regret to inform you of my decision to resign my membership of All Progressive Congress APC with immediate effect. However, every season in life and leadership demands honest resentment. At this critical point in my political journey, and in alignment with my personal conviction, principle, and evolving vision for purposeful service, I have come to the solemn conclusion that it is necessary to take this difficult but inevitable step. While I may be stepping away from the party, my respect for the institution and for the many sincere and hard-working individuals within it remains unwavering. I still have some wonderful friends, brothers and sisters in APC. I remain committed, as always, to the service of my people, the strengthening of democracy and the pursuit of a better future for Edo State and Nigeria in general. On this note, I would like to appreciate the state chairman, Emperor Jared Tenebe, for the level of brotherhood during my period of political journey in APC. Please accept the assurance of my highest esteem and warm regards. Yours faithfully, Honorable Ehiozua Johnson Agwanyima, popularly called EJ, former member, House of Representatives, Eko Federal Constituency, former Federal Commissioner, Code of Conduct Bureau, former Board of Director, Nigerian Railway.
EJ talks say waiting make and resign and sake of waiting in call anti-democratic moves where they share inside the party. A point finger says some people don't hijack the party and some leaders will not even did the area they follow interfere for how things they run for local world levels. He clear the air say he not resign sake of his own pocket or personal interest, but now sake of say he stand for integrity and want to make things follow normal way. He still talks say in resignation and also to fight for fair treatment for the people of Edo South, as in claims say they don't sideline Edo South for political appointments for too long.
They said the king is never respected in his own town. Some of you happen to have known me over the years. I came from America where I played politics to the highest level, sitting down with president, governor, senator, congressman. I will say, and I came home to give my little quarter. Such people like our late father of blessed memory, Dr. Eso Memudia, late Captain Usa Weso Kumbo, JP of blessed memory, and many others who gave me the support to aspire so that I can bring those things that I've learned in America, where democracy originated from. But unfortunately, how can I, as one of those who help, who work diligently for this government, and those that fought us are the one dictating, now telling me that I'm no longer a person. If politics is like that, of course, it's all about interest of the people. I have people have followers. Even I don't have a gate man or a messenger, even a counselor that I could even recommend. It's not about me. Where the Edo South that lay the golden eggs. You see, ambassadorial destiny, 3 ambassadorial. They're supposed to give 1 Edo North, 1 Edo South, 1 Edo Central, all domicile in Edo North. What about my people?
That's crazy.
That are qualified. We
That
have
is crazy.
former senators in this South.
All domiciled in Edo North and nobody is saying anything.
That have the highest population. Neglected, marginalized. And you cannot speak. If they cannot speak, I will speak. South Development Commission, the 2 executive directors.
Can they welcome? They see you, they drop cooking.
Chairman, executive director.
They call
Minister, regional, Edo North. The security director of FPA, Edo North. SA, all of that to president, Edo North. Edo North. I don't jealous them because somebody is speaking for them. What happened to us?
Exactly.
When we, in the Atlantic Ocean, soak all in our eyes, but we cannot get water to clean our eyes. It's not about me. I have followers. I have leaders that I also report to. I have people that have gone to House of Reps, that have gone to Senate. I have people that have been deputy governor in this state, for God's sake. These are also my leaders. Do you mean that we don't have any qualified person that can be an ambassador? So what are we talking about? That me, as a leader of Ibobaha.
Now, Shomole now. So that means that this man came in to work. Now, Shomole, now they walk through him.
Even the one,
what a shame.
We was his, Ibobaha, APC. And thus, the young man, committed, hardworking, dedicated, Joseph Izeyamo, which all of us recommended. When I called the leadership of APC, the secretary of the party, he said, never, no way. Go and bring somebody. We brought somebody. And my people said, no.
No, you're right, Michael. Now, only Awuchi, now you focus on.
Now.
And I won't even say, now one section of Awuchi, not be, now one section of
that they said, never, no.
What will be the name of Oshomole village for Awuchi?
The case was different. It was reversed. The intervention of Pastor Ezeyabo did not call the man that we recommended. That was the man now. Did not call the chairman. Go and return the man back because of Pastor Ezeyabo's intervention. So I am not important. When other local government interfering in my local government, in my own ward, in this country, I was to be the chairman, the acting chairman of the Corner Bureau. You all saw it. Immediately the letter came from presidency to take over. Spreading on right TVC channels, NTA. Our so-called leader that I respect dearly, that I treasure, that I work for, that I call my leader, that I'll be defending in every platform. Was going around.
Oh, God. So many injustices for Nigeria. It's crazy.
Throughout the time, I was not made. Fine. What have I done to comrade interfering in Ibobaha? What have I done to pastor interfering in Ibobaha? My ward, my local government. So Ibobaha is meant for others, not for us. So I cannot continue to live in a party that have no respect, that are not democratic.
Iyamo Town, okay.
Yes. I praised the state chairman. If not because of his effort, I don't think we would have gotten to where we are for winning Edo State.
Una not winning. That's the problem. When you support evil, it's coming back now to bounce back. Now so
from one village to another with the DG Senator Matthew Rogide.
I'm telling you, Tracy.
Diligently.
The just speaking areas of Edo. That's true.
Support base. If my people cannot be empowered, cannot be given opportunity, they are not saying, I'm just a leader without shepherd. I only just talk. I cannot even bring messenger, gate man, or a councillor to your local government. Your ward. Then what are you talking about? You are a leader. If I cannot help my people that work with us. My young man here, Polo, I relocated my TV station, top in here. He was here throughout the campaign, campaigning on every platform.
You know, una not win now.
And many others.
The problem when you support evil, that's the problem.
Osasu is here.
Now I don't touch everybody. That's how it is. Selfishness will get
Pastor
you
Ken is
nowhere.
here.
People are thinking that, we'll come into power.
Look at all of them. Look at. These are my when I make kitchen cabinet. No one, not about me. Then why should I remain? So I wish them the best. I have to look for the way forward because God is the ultimate. Next level, that's where we are.
Even though say he don't waka come out from APC, the former House of Rep member say in political career never finished, has him announced say he go contest for the
Welcome seat
for the 2027 general elections. But for now, he never told the name of the new party when he go use.
Oh really?
Well, I mean,
see Tracy, Tracy and my sister. Ewo. Tracy, you be afuze. Wow. No wonder your body dey hot like our own. I can't dey wonder. Say, Tracy dey get body, hot body like us. So what they happen? Okay. Okay, I knew in the spirit. I didn't know. I knew it was a spirit. I said she must be. Okay, you have confirmed it now. Good.
Not just sponsoring bills, moving motions, fighting the menace of corruption. But the undeclared
the man talking is
I've investigated so many of the corruption. When I was in the federal,
Honorable Agbonayima.
I saw it lot. This country is bleeding. Our major problem is corruption. And I'm in the race to win. I am contesting. I'm in the race. Well, I will let you know that sooner or later.
Make una not forget, say, as we see him, now so we they talk him. We not the take blame.
Yeah, he's even APC. He didn't get bag of rice. He not reach out. You know when you support bad governance, now wait till you go see you collect. When they rig for APC, they don't know say go bounce back. Now they are saying it. When they were supporting a failure, an illiterate, even though a lot of us from Mesa were shouting, this man is not the man. This is who we want. This is the man that's going to represent us, all of us where. They say no, this one, that one. They use all kinds of trick against Aswa Igodalo. Okay, hello. Now, when some of them want to talk, they say, oh, after all, it's ESA agenda. It's not ESA agenda. We want the best for the whole state. But you people, because of your selfishness, you said, oh, at least if we are in power, me too, we have power. Now, the power reach your hand, you not see power collect. Isn't that ironical? It's ironical. Only one man now. Well, so now they do Godfather. One man don't collect him. Oshomole is now your people's Godfather. Out of a whole state, senatorial position concentrated in Edo North. Who ask the Auchi people, how is Auchi? How is it faring? Do they have all that Abias? Do they have electricity 24/7? Are they able to buy petrol 300 naira? Now we will ask them. Not be the same Auchi when they say that they buy people up and down. I beg. Sid, welcome, oh. Hey, Oriyomi báwo ni, welcome, oh. If you give Edo babe starch without draw soup, they will destroy the house, even beat you join. So many horror stories in UK and Europe. You are not serious, Kenny. You are not serious. Am I leave you for Tracy? May Tracy handle you. Now Tracy get your medicine for hand. I trust my sister. Okay. We're gonna go one more video, and I'm gonna need to come back. I have more videos to share, but I won't have the time because I gotta go. Okay, I think I've been through it. Meanwhile, they're saying this guy gets Transcorp Hilton, chairman of Transcorp Hilton, Tony Elumelu, where they take council ADC conversion. Olumelu can't say jack. Elumelu cannot say jack. All these government bodies. Meanwhile, Adams, he said this man Jared Tenebe, oh God, I wish person go lay hand on this man. Anyway, we've endorsed Adams Oshomole for re-election. Una dey hear? Any opposition that prints and places posters will remove the post. We will remove the posters. Really, in Edo State? Okay, we'll see about that. APC chairman in Edo State has threatened the opposition in Edo. They want to endorse Adams Oshomole for re-election. Hey, God. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Oh, see my president. Golenya, show me your own in the gym. You know the work ahead. Correct man. You know say you go need the energy. Not be cho. Talk na do. See this na River State Okrika River State. See NNPC wanted to do maintenance on an oil well in Okrika. They awarded the contract to Builders Resources. While working on the well, they caused a fire that has been burning on the river since 25th February 2024. polluting the environment and tying all the fishes in the river, leaving the community with no way to fish or farm. To this day, nothing has been done. The funny thing is that some people from the community will still vote for this incompetent APC because they worship Wike. You see, see the fire, see the burn since 2 years. How many years ago now? Right? All right. So let me go right to the top. So here is the Federal Capital Territory. You see, Islamic terrorists don't enter. They were shooting and trying hard to take over Abuja. Look at it, raining heavy. Let's listen. This is Abuja. Okay. This ones they are calling out actors, Wizkid and the rest of them. Okay. Okay, so former special assistant to the vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Hajiya Amina Lawal Rafin Dadi, has officially received her ADC membership card in Kudu. I don't know who she is, but they just told us who she is. In Katsina. So most people from APC are going into ADC. ADC better pay attention. Okay. Asari Dokubo sent his boys to Zamfara State. I can't show the picture. It's very gross. Asari Dokubo sent his boys to Zamfara State battle terrorists. Now all the job boys have been wiped out. Where is Asari? Where is Asari Dokubo? Okay. Nigeria is at war, but everyone is pretending. Tinubu is campaigning, the army is denying. Troops are dying, no nation lost. 3 lieutenant colonels, 1 brigadier general, and everywhere is silent. Nigeria is not normal. Sian, I will come back. We'll come back and listen to this video. Let's take this one really quickly.
No, because the next place to put pressure where we must focus is Nigerian judiciary. Yes. If the judiciary does the right thing, there will not be tools in the hands of desperate people in executive and legislative arm of government. Because they don't see the judiciary now na cash and carry. I make everybody that go rig election tell you to come to court. The judiciary is a major problem and stakeholder in the destruction of this country, Nigeria. They must do the right thing or we put pressure on them to do the right thing.
Okay, that's true, Tracy. Mass resignation hit APC, Enugu, Kaduna, and Kano.
What is the benefit of reading a
I dey hear say PDP.
We need to stand up as nation. We need to stand up as nation. We need to demand for our rights. Or else, nobody will come help us. Nigerians, stand up.
I hear say Wike they try to position himself as the candidate for a PDP. Anyway, look at the brigadier general when they buy. Brigadier General Musa Uba. Now remember that one. Brigadier General O'Brien. And the latter one now is Brigadier Operation Hardin Kai. See? Okay. Quietly, there's a mobilization. This is from Cyborg Warlord. Quietly, there's a mobilization happening in the judiciary and nobody's talking. The judiciary has started something called mass trial of inmates. They would gather several inmates with similar offenses and try them. They acquit them, but that's where they cut them the deal. So in quote, you would be fully acquitted if you swear to mobilize and ensure the APC has your votes, the way and the manner, or you will be back. This has started last week and we are silent. Anyway, on that note, now here I go rest time. I go see you now. Later on, we'll see what happens. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Seed. Oriyomi, thank you, everyone that was able to join. Please, like if you have not yet liked, to double click or like the show, share, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Even APC people, they cannot do but come to the live. APC people, like, maybe your soul will be saved one day, we don't know, or maybe you are far gone. Either way, if you are meant for destruction, still at least your last days you'll be able to listen to the truth before you die. Okay, all right, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Bye.